Hi guys, welcome to another video by Elios Design Studio. In this video, we will be continuing to build our e-commerce store and adding dropshipping products. We have already built and set up our store from the previous video, so if you haven't done this yet, please click the link in the top right of the video and this will take you to that process. We will be focusing on products that we're going to dropship from AliExpress, and we're going to be able to sync this up so it's all automatic, so your customer will buy the item from your store. Now, dropshipping is a retail fulfillment method where a store doesn't keep the products it sells in stock. Instead, when a store sells a product using the dropshipping model, it purchases the item from a third party, which in this case will be AliExpress, and has it shipped directly to the customer. So AliExpress will do all of the shipping, the fulfillment, etc. Now, as a result, the seller doesn't have to handle the product directly. That makes it so much easier for you guys because the whole process is all automatic. So the first thing to do is head back onto your WordPress dashboard, and we're going to install one plugin that's going to be able to sync our products with AliExpress and import them into our store. So if you head to plugins on the left-hand side, just hover over it and go to add new. Now, there are many dropshipping plugins out there, but the one I found, which is the best, which is free, a lot of them are paid where you have to subscribe per month, etc. So if you just type in dropshipping into the search bar, and then this will automatically pop up, you don't need to press enter, and it's this first one here, dropshipping and fulfillment for AliExpress and WooCommerce. So we're going to install now and then activate. Once activated, you'll get this page up, which will have your domain, your secret key, and what shipping method. E-packet is always the best one to have selected. Now, there is a video guide here, but you shouldn't need that because I'm going to guide you through the process. If you press next, this is where you set up the plugin. You can have a default category, so we haven't created any categories yet on our store, so we're not going to do that. We can always change this later on. Now, this box here is the exchange rate. So this is in dollars. So you need to change this to whichever currency you're going to be selling in. Now, I'm going to be selling in Great British Pounds. So I need to change the currency to Great British Pounds. Now, the way you do this, it does explain here. The exchange rate between the dollar and the Great British Pound is 0.72. So I'm simply going to change this to 0.72. This is where you can set your prices. This can be changed at any time, but we will do this now. So currently it's set. We're going to be selling the product at 200% its value that we're buying it for. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change that to 300%, and then I'm going to have the sale as 200%. So just change these 300% and change that to 3. And then we're going to set a sale price, and we're going to then change that to 200, and we're just going to multiply that by 2. If you don't want a sale on, then keep this as it was, just as -1, but we're going to import all of our products so that there's a sale on each of our products, but the sale price is actually double the amount we're paying for. And we can then, if we want to, get rid of this later on and just keep it as a regular price where we're selling it for 3 times the value. So if you just press next, you now have the option to install a number of different plugins, but you don't need to do this because I've included loads of plugins with the install. So simply just skip this. And again, if you haven't watched the previous video where we're actually setting up the store, where I've supplied you with loads of templates, where it was really easy to install, please go back and watch that. There's a link in the top right of the video and also in the description. Okay, so we're now through to this page. Next step we need to do is we need to actually add an extension. So it's always best to be on Google Chrome for this. I just find it's better, it's easier and faster, but there is an extension we need to install for this to work. So I've actually already got this installed. It's this one here with the A, but I'll just guide you through the process of actually installing that now. If you go to the top right with the 3 dots, just go on to more tools and then go on to extensions. This will bring up a list of all the currently installed extensions on your browser, but we're needing to go into the shop to get another one. Now this is free, so don't worry, it's not going to cost. So just go over to the left-hand side, click on the 3 lines, and then go to the very bottom and open Chrome Web Store. Okay, if you just type in WooCommerce AliExpress Dropshipping extension, this one will come up, and this is the one you need to install, so just click it. I've already added this to Chrome, which is why it's saying remove from Chrome. but you'll just get an add button here, so just add it to Chrome and then it will be installed. Once installed, you may have it automatically put on the top here. If not, just click this puzzle piece and then you'll be able to add the actual extension to the top bit of your browser. So you just find it in the list and make sure this is blue next to it, and then it will display on the top. Now, if you're not on AliExpress, it will be grayed out, but as soon as we go onto the products on AliExpress, it's going to turn red, and that means that we're able to import products. So if we head over to AliExpress, so next you'll need to click onto the actual extension and a page similar to this will pop up. I've already got my main website linked with this, but what you need to do is press this button here, authentication, and then you need to add in, or you might even have an option to already add that in without pressing that button, but you need to add in your domain here. So I've just built a temporary domain, so I'm going to put this domain on here, which is what I've just downloaded the plugin on, and then you simply click this button, you'll get this box pop up, simply just approve, and now it will be authorized. I'm just going to untick this just so that we import products onto this domain. Just press save and then just click out of that to get rid of that. And now we're simply going to search for our products. So I'm just going to type in gym weights, and these are all the products that come up. You can sort it by the amount of orders, the newest, etc. 4 stars and up, free shipping, those on a sale, but I'm just going to keep it like this just for demonstration purposes, and I'm just going to import some to the store. So this is 4.3 stars, 311 sold. So to import this, you should have a plus sign here above the product. So we're going to start importing products. So all you have to do is press the plus. That is it. It's imported to the store. And let's import that bench, those weights, those as well, and just import all the products that appeal to you. Feel free to click into the product to see the reviews, etc. For the demonstration purposes, I'm simply just going to select some random ones. Probably not that one, which is only 3 stars. That's a bit worrying, so don't go down that low. Try and stay 4 stars and above. Yeah, let's have that one as well. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so once you've imported your products to the store, the first thing we're going to do is actually put our categories on so that we can easily put it into the right categories straight off the bat, because if you don't do that, you're going to have to go into each one individually and change it. So let's do that quickly. So head back to your WordPress dashboard. If you head over to products, hover over products, and then go down to categories, you'll get this page up. You'll have this one uncategorized come up. You can't delete that, because if you don't have a product assigned to a category, it'll simply automatically go into that one. But we're just going to create a category called weights. Then simply press enter. And then if you want extra categories, treadmills, rowers, etc., just add them in. Next, if you head over to the plugin Dropship and Fulfill, you'll see that there's products in your import list. You won't have anything in this yet because I've already imported some products in, but you'll have a number next to this. So just click on that and you can see your import list. So these are the products we've just imported from AliExpress. So you'll be able to change everything here. I always shorten this down just to make it a bit more clean. So I'm just going to have it as that. Make sure on the category here, you select the category. So it's going to go into the weight category. If you have any tags as well, you can add it here, but I haven't added any tags in this demonstration. You can change the status. So I'm just simply going to get it published straight away. And the visibility, and I want to have it on the shop and search results. So next, go to the description. Now, if you scroll down on here, what AliExpress does, it imports all the images onto the description, as well as having the images attached to the product. So we're simply going to delete all of this because I just think it's a lot more cleaner if we don't have the images going all the way down the page. So just click it and then hold delete, and it'll delete everything. Next, go over to attributes. You can change this if you want to. You may have a number of different ones come up depending on what product you import. Go to the variations. Now here you can choose where you want to ship from. So say if you're selling in the United States, then it makes sense to just select the United States option here. It depends on what product you import, and it'll have different countries that it ships from. But if you just want to ship from the United States, then just select that, and that's the only product that will be imported. You can select here any country in the world, and it will tell you how much it will cost to ship to that country, and you can choose the delivery options. So this is the only one available on this product, expected between 7 and 15 days for $34.99. Also has pounds on here because I've got my store set up as pounds. So this is the cost. So the cost of the product is going to be £30.70 plus the shipping cost of £25. What I do recommend doing when you do import your products is to select the free delivery option. That'll just keep that cost down, but we are selling for £117 in total, and that's the sale price. The regular price is £148, probably a little bit too much, but you can alter that and say give yourself a £30–40 profit. On the right hand side, the inventory, how many they got in stock, so that's fine for now. And just finally, go over to the gallery and you can choose what images you want attached to the product, and then simply import. So if you just go to the imported section, these are all the products that have been imported. They only display 5 on each page, so the others are on the second page. But what we're going to do now is just go onto our store. So if we go onto the home page and we go onto pages, and then find the home page and open it up with Elementor, edit with Elementor. Now if we scroll down, we'll be able to see that on the latest products, we've got this displaying. So we have got this displaying as 4. If you just click into it, we can change that here. So say if we want, I don't know, 5 columns, etc. Increase the rows. We've only got 6 products on. Let's keep it quite clean. Let's just keep it as 4 and 1 row. And then again, here we've got this option. So say if you had different products, I don't know, you had a sale category, for example, or simply treadmills. If you wanted to change what displays here, so say you only wanted treadmills displaying, you'd simply click into it, you go down to query, under the content on query, you'd include by the term. So you could select term from there. And then if we had a category of treadmills, you'd simply type in treadmill into here, it would pop up and only treadmills would display. This time, let's just have weights, type in weights, and it will come up here, and only weights will display in this box. So we could just title this as simply weights. And obviously, the more products you import, the more options you can have on your site. Now next, what we're going to do is we're just going to create another page, so that we're going to have it on the menu at the top where someone can go onto the shop, onto the drop down, and then select weights from the menu. So we're going to have a page specifically for weights. So if we go back to our WordPress dashboard, now if we go onto pages, I've already imported a page called weights, and you should have this as well. This is basically just a clone of the shop. So if you haven't got this, just clone the shop. So you should have an option saying clone this, clone it, change the name, change it to weights, and then edit with Elementor. And you'll do the same there for any other products. So say if you wanted treadmills, you do the same for treadmills, clone the shop, call it treadmills, and then open with Elementor. So you'll get this showing up on here. For some reason, only one is showing. So if I go down to query, we can see that in the term, for some reason, it says product color 20 kilograms. So we're just going to delete that, keep that include by as term, and we're just going to again type in weights or weight. It'll automatically come up, click that, and then all of our weights will display on the page. You might want to make some alterations, just change the images and text, any kind of discounts you've got, just make it your own for your own store. But once that's done, either press publish or update, and that's all we need to do. So if we head back to the WordPress dashboard, if we go down on the left hand side, go down to appearance, hover over that and go on to menus, and now you'll get a list of the pages. The most recent, I'm just going to go and view all. Better if you've got loads of pages, and I'm just going to select weights, add to menu, and then I'm going to drag this over a little bit so it comes under shop, and then save the menu. Now if we go view our site, if we go to the top here and just click that, now if we go to the drop down, you can see weights is now appearing here. If we click into that, it'll take us straight to the page where you can only see the weights. And then just repeat this process for every category that you want on your store. Just make sure when that is done, go over to WooCommerce and fill out all of your information. So if you click on WooCommerce, this will come up. Just go through the process, fill out your address, all of your information. What I'm going to do is just skip that for now. If you don't have that box come up, you can simply do it from these options. So go over to the settings, hover over WooCommerce, go into the settings and just fill out all of your information. This is really important to do. Just go through the tabs, and then on the advanced, make sure these are filled out as well. We did do this in the previous video, but make sure WooCommerce knows what your cart page is, what your checkout page is, what your account page and your terms and conditions, etc. You will need to do terms and conditions for your site. Just simply create a page, edit with Elementor, add text into it, add a heading, and just fill it out and put your terms and conditions on there. Do the same process then with the appearance and attach it to a menu so people can see it. And yeah, then your store will be up and running, ready to go, and you'll be able to sell your products. Just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you have any feedback, please put it on a comment down below. If you liked the video, please put a thumbs up. If you didn't, put a thumbs down and let me know why you didn't like it. This is a brand new channel, so any feedback is very much welcome. I will be releasing a number of different videos over the coming weeks, so please subscribe to my channel so you can get notified of when I release these videos. These videos are going to be really helpful. They're going to include templates where you can get a store or a normal site or a blog up and running and be fully functioning in less than an hour. So if you want to be notified, please hit the bell and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. See you soon.